Oh, that was weird. I wonder if
fine.
that picked up. If you've got any agenda, did no get an agenda?
No, get to an agenda. That's
Actually, we're in danger of waffling on here. No, I'm not going to keep. I'm not going to keep going on with this. That's fine. Sorry.
Hello, how are you?
So I know that we alluded to the mic in our penultimate episode, but I thought I should say again. So if you do pick up any knocking or background noise, we do apologise. But there we go. So here we go. Welcome to the Life Coach podcast.
Yes.
My name is Stuart Craswell.
I talk like a robot.
Well, no, that's my thing. You've just stolen my thing.
But
They do
that's
say that,
how
what is
you
it?
were
It's
acting.
imitation is the sincerest form of flattery?
Stop doing robot voices.
Is it imitation? That'll do anyway. So basically, what's going on here, since the last time we recorded, we're basically sat in the exact same spot as last time. England v Pakistan is on in the cricket, in the background, and I'm probably wearing the same clothes as last time. So to be honest, it feels like the last week of my life.
Actually, do you know what? I think I'm in the same place as well because they work clothes.
Well, here we go. So that's always
I'm
fun.
Liam, by the way. No one wants to those rooms.
Do you need introducing? Because surely, as soon as you start speaking, they're going to go, well, that's the one and only Liam Copeland.
People's prince.
Sorry, I'd just like to
That's
say
what
that Liam's face there was a picture. He literally reverted for a moment there back to being 6 years old on Christmas Day. And now he's rubbing his eyes because
Yeah,
he's up
I'm
early
feeling
because he was
tired.
unwrapping all his presents.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's all. I was up late.
So,
Wait
Liam,
for Santa to come.
I know it feels like we haven't moved in a week, but we have. So what have you been up to? Or what would you like to discuss today?
Yes, talk about. No, we're not. Right, we're not going to.
Why?
I should have alluded to it, really.
You know that thing
But,
where
yeah.
as soon as you say it now,
Yeah.
it's all that people are thinking. Right, okay, so politics is out of the picture.
Yeah, done. I watched the Stone Cold Steve Austin DVD.
You watched the Stone Cold Steve Austin thing.
That makes anyone.
That's pretty good. Of all the wrestlers of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin was my favourite.
He's one of them.
What I would like to say is that when me and Liam work together, I'm always Stone Cold
No,
stuttering
you're
him.
not, because you can't land it.
I
You go too
always
much into
land
your
it.
shoulder.
Basically, the other day someone went up to me and went, "Look, mate, no professional wrestlers in here." And I went, "I'm not a professional." And they went, "Well, you should be." That genuinely happened. And I just said genuinely, like you.
What's that from?
Huh?
Wrestling.
Don't know what you're talking about, mate.
No, you thrown wrestler in there.
Huh?
What is that from?
What?
It's like the guy that plays Darth Rank.
Yeah, in the office, where it goes to the go-kart.
Oh yeah, he goes like.
Look, mate, no
Right.
professionals.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional.
He's the IT guy, isn't he?
He is, yes.
And Tim's like,
Yep, there we go. So you can be Tim right now, but no. If I am honest, I am a professional. No, I'm not a professional wrestler, but I was told that I should be a professional wrestler because I'm always stone cold stuttering and rock bottoming Liam while we're at
you
work.
couldn't rock bottom. Try an Elo stunner. Because you go for the kick, you do a very good stunner kick,
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I'm the
then
best.
you go pure shoulder barge.
Yes.
So you knock me out of the way of the stunner. You've got to do the cut up, and you can't even do that.
Well, this is what I do. I do half gore, half stunner.
That's not a gore, that's a shoulder barge.
Yeah, it is. It's the biggest gore in the world. Sorry, we're getting a bit too specific right now. We did get a comment. I know that we, she's slowly overtaking a young blonde girl that we work with.
Oh yeah.
Chelsea, in the amount of shout-outs, but I was chatting to Becca, you know, the one that was demanding a podcast. She was actually going to hold me hostage and get Liam to pay a ransom at some point until she got a fix of our podcast. She said that she found it thoroughly enjoyable. It was very sporty. So I think we're at risk that we're doing that again, seeing that we've already spoken about cricket and we did just spend the last 4.5
She
minutes
said it was too sporty.
talking about wrestling. Not too sporty, very sporty.
How?
We spoke about cricket, we spoke about me meeting James Anderson, our day
Cricket's
out
not a sport.
our day out at Chelsea.
It's like darts, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean. I'm not going into this.
It's like
mate.
little
No,
holiday.
but, because
holiday
now
home.
we've just done it again. You know that thing where you allude to it and it's all you talk about? We've just done it
Yeah,
then.
but it's like holiday home.
Let's talk about women.
Becca, ring us. What do you want to talk about? I watched Marley.
Marley.
You let me.
Marley and me.
Everyone's done that joke actually.
Oh, the documentary about Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Do you know? I lent it to Liam out of the kindness of my own heart.
Yeah.
Do you know I got that for my 2011? So I must have got that for my 23rd or 24th birthday. Yeah, but it's from a girlfriend who I don't really like anymore. So I've never actually watched it out of spite to that
really
person,
good.
which is quite bad. So now I've given it to Liam. So as long as someone's got some enjoyment out
Yeah,
of it, that's
enjoyed
fine.
it. I watched it like 3 times actually.
3 times.
Yeah, I
It's
really
3 hours
enjoyed
long
it,
as well.
yeah.
That's 9 hours of your
I really
life.
enjoyed it.
If it was worth it though, then
I
you're
want to
fine.
become a roster now, but I don't want dreadlocks or smoke weed. So
I do
Don't
live my
know.
life. I think the number one rule that I live my life by is never trust a white man with dreadlocks. Ever.
Is that because of your imagine like they're gonna have what is it? It's one of those.
What?
But they play hacky sack. They play
Yeah.
hacky sack, and they have a poncho.
I think it's basically that sort of, man, I just want to be a one myself while I travel the world. How are you going to travel the world? With mum and dad's trust fund. Well done. Good for you.
Yeah, but isn't that a little bit like you? I can imagine
It's a
you being that
stereotype.
person.
Really? Why?
Oh yeah, you. There's not a lot of difference between I've got long hair and I'm wearing a bandana right now.
Why?
Dreadlocks.
But I'm not travelling the world with mum and dad's trust fund.
No, you haven't even achieved that. Maybe you need to get the dreadlocks.
No, but hang on. Why are you being horrible to me?
I haven't been to.
No, because you know that's probably the most insulting thing that you could say to me. That I'm basically a white man with dreadlocks with mum and dad's trust fund. Liam's just nodding now.
I know.
Thank you,
I
mate.
know, yeah.
Oh, he's button pushing. Brilliant, because he knows it's not the truth. I'm from the street. I'm a
you're
little.
not.
I'm a ragamuffin.
No, you're not.
I'm a little cockney bitch.
No, you're not.
I am.
Yeah, so why are you quoting TV shows?
I'm such a cockney bitch. I don't
you
know.
just spent like the whole day watching like British comedy.
What did I do today? I did some washing in the morning. Then went to the gym. Did a workout. Bumped into my mum at the gym.
Oh, nice.
She was on the running machine, so obviously didn't indulge in a conversation there. Then
Who's winning the race?
on my walk back,
Who's doing the race?
who? Out me and mum. Mum, I don't know if you know, but she was the first woman to break under 10 seconds in the 100-metre dash.
Really?
Yeah.
What's her name? You don't even know my mum's name.
Huh?
I weren't even going to do a rude comment. I just wanted to see so I could look it up and actually were true.
My mum's name is Asifa Powell.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's looking very black and Jamaican when she was running.
Is she a Rasta?
No. I don't know. No. Who knows? Don't really
Don't
know.
talk to you, mum. a lot.
Just not
Just
about
at the gym.
just not about spirituality or
Yeah.
you know
So you're
religion.
walking back from the gym.
So I was walking back from the gym. I got one of those big cans of energy drinks, and it was bright yellow. To be honest, I was walking down the street. People thought, see, look, I can't even talk right now. People probably thought it was just a moody can of cider, but I'd like to say that it wasn't. So I had that, and I've just drunk a pint of Coke as well. I really need to stop this energy drink intake before doing a podcast.
I'm a
Why are you on water, Liam?
I'm poor.
You are poor. I've got mummy and daddy's trust
Yeah,
fund.
I was like, that sounded very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are poor.
Yeah.
Rich.
Well,
Why don't you clean my shoes?
I will give you a £5 if you run around this pub naked. What do you mean no?
It's a ridiculous amount of money for that job.
Well, you know,
I'll show you my nip. For
it looks
£5.
as though beggars can be choosers.
I'm not begging.
Huh? No, you're not actually. But you're one step away from it.
I'm one step away from sucking someone off for some crap.
Really?
I've never done crap. Never will.
Have you not? I've not. Have you not? You should do it. It's so past 8 now though. Oh no!
So that's happening in cricket.
Sorry, I do apologise. Cricket
Right.
is happening again.
Right.
In my life.
This is awkward. Where is this played?
This is in, I think this one is in Dubai.
So a cricketer's not just harder.
The what?
Yeah, I've got a bit of respect for cricketers now.
Why?
Well, yeah, so England are playing France tonight, yeah?
Yeah,
And there's a lot of bit of insecurity and all that, yeah? 'Cause it
Yeah.
did happen, we're not looking.
yeah.
I've not even heard the cricket go, yeah, by the way, I played Pakistan in Dubai.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to give us some support?
Yeah.
I haven't even heard that.
Pakistan haven't actually been allowed to play in their own country for
No,
about
I
3 or
know,
4
I know,
years
'cause
now.
they're cheating bastards.
No, not because they're
Oh, because they're quite bad.
Because some terrorists tried blowing up the Sri Lankan team bus once.
Yeah, that's a bit naughty.
Yeah, that is a bit naughty. I think that your use of language there was a bit too light for the gravitas of the situation, to be honest.
Yeah, but I don't want to be one of those. I don't want to be dating now. So
Do you know what I noticed earlier? Is we're not going to talk about that happened in a certain place. But, sort of Facebook and everyone sort of becomes, in South Park, Captain Hindsight.
Yeah.
It's like, should have done this, should have done that, and everyone sort of turns and starts sniping at each other. I've noticed now that social media has just become either just a spectrum for the right or left wing of politics, and then people just posting funny videos of about 12 seconds of them trying to wind up their girlfriends. Yeah.
Where's that really?
Where's the whip gone? When someone puts like loads of effort into a status and then they get like 2 likes, you go, oh, that's funny. Yeah. But yeah,
I've done it a couple of times. Like the other day, or a week or so ago, I feel sorry for that toilet. No, I should be called Wednesday Snipes. After what I just did to that toilet, I'm in demolition. I mean, like 3 likes. I was like, that's brilliant.
To be fair, I mean, it's quite good, but it's not cutting, is it? I mean, Demolition Man came out in what, 91, 92?
Shows the references I work with. I couldn't tell you.
It's almost as if you spent the best part of 20 years coming up with that.
I waited for Facebook and a poo in the same day.
Really?
Got both today. Just get this done.
This is the moment that your whole life was leading up to that one moment.
I watched it the other week. It's brilliant.
It is a good film. I like Sandra Bullock in it.
Yeah, she's hot in it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Do you fancy Sandra Bullock?
No.
Do you not?
My cup of tea.
Really? My brother fancies Sandra Bullock.
She's a gorgeous woman, just not my cup of tea.
Who is your cup of tea? Of 90s actresses?
Do you know what?
Are you going to do that thing where you're respectful to women?
No.
Do you know, I was listening back to the other podcast the other day, and you know when you said you get referred to as a bear, and you don't see women like that. You couldn't sound more gay if you tried. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just funny.
It's not a bad thing, is it, mate? Homophobe.
I wouldn't say I'm a homophobe.
I saw you punch a gay dude.
I did, but he did steal my lunch money. I still live my life by lunch money rules.
I always liked Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox, was she
Charlie Minogue was like my dream movie.
Yeah.
Still now.
She did a song with Nick Cave.
Did she?
Yeah. Where the wild roses grow. And in the video, she gets her head bashed in with a stone.
That's not nice.
Wow.
She also did a song with Jason Donovan, so it just shows that she never had taste in men.
I don't know where you're going with
I'm so glad that you let me do that joke.
So, yeah, was Monica your favourite friend?
Yeah, I never found Rachel attractive. She hit like 40.
Like
Jennifer Aniston, she's always been a beautiful woman, but not what people used to make her out to be.
No?
It's like, even when Jordan's the flight, I was like, oh, she ain't alright.
Jordan, no.
She's a parody of herself now.
The other confusing one was Jodie Marsh, but let's not go into that one.
No, again, too much makeup for me.
I think she just sort of jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Really? But there you go.
It's weird though, because you've got that Jodie Cunningham.
Who?
Probably Jodie Cunningham.
Who's that?
So she's a wannabe glamour model. She had a fake boobs done on the NHS. Oh, outrageous.
Really?
And that was my political outrageousness now.
Okay.
Because that really couldn't give a fuck. And then she got offered to go in Big Brother, but she was pregnant, so she aborted a baby to get in Big Brother, then never got into Big Brother. And now she's just slags me. She had a baby with a person, that she thought was Curtis Davis, who plays for Hull.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Curtis Davis, it was a random man pretending to be Curtis Davis.
Oh, right. Okay.
And she's a wannabe glamour model, but you won't ever see pictures of her unless it's probably on her Facebook.
Well, she sounds charming.
Yeah.
Wow,
she has just had a kid, so maybe that'll turn her life around.
If I went on Wikipedia, would it say all that?
Pretty much.
Really? No way. You never guess who I saw yesterday? Well, you'll know who I saw.
I did,
because I got excited and I ran back inside to tell you, and you're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I saw Lethal Bizzle.
Yeah, you would.
Get out of his... I didn't know this. I just saw Lethal Bizzle get out of his Lamborghini. And I was like, oh my god, it's Lethal Bizzle. And then I ran inside like an excited schoolgirl, told you, and you went, yeah, it lives in Brentwood. I was like, oh really? Yeah, see him all the time.
Yeah. Sorry. Goes fitness first.
To be honest, it made my trip to the convenience store
Where did
a
you
lot
go?
more
Where
enjoyable.
was you going?
I don't know, his Lamborghini was parked outside the pub for the best part of half hour.
Maybe
He was wearing his own... See, how do you feel about this? If you had your own clothing line, which he does, what is it, Dench?
Dench.
Would you wear it? If
Free
it was your own one?
It's for advertising. Isn't it?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I would.
Plus, your design leads, you must like it.
Yeah, that's a good point,
And
actually.
it's free advertising every time if you're a famous person. Oh, what's that top he's got on? Oh, it's Dench. I'll look it up. Oh, it's brown.
Ah, yeah. Do you reckon he has a marketing team, or he does it all himself?
To be fair, I respect Leverby a lot. Like, I'm not. Some of his music's really good, some of it's really bad.
I remember his first album being really good, and then his
Yeah.
second album he sort of jumped on that indie bandwagon of the time, and it got a bit annoying. But sorry, anyway, go on.
But you've got to respect the man for what he does, because he's always working. He's always got his own record label, got his own clothing wearing his journey. You got.
Yeah, he's kind of like the urban version of Ollie Sykes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget Ollie Sykes exists.
Even exists. Maybe he likes that, because that's what all his lyrics are about.
I try to
No.
forget he exists.
What?
It's really weird because I like Ollie Sykes in the sense of he knows everyone hates him, so he plays on it. And I like that in the front man. But I still can't help but hate him.
Why?
Like, one of the best things I've ever seen him do was we were at Reading and they were last minute entrance instead of Avenge the Revolt. The throat was fucked, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And everyone's trying to piss at me like 12 in the morning at Reading, and he's just going, thanks for coming out to hate my band, it means a lot. And I was just like, that's quite cool. But like, it's just a poor man's, it's like he's a poor man's Liam Gallagher, but Liam Gallagher's a poor man's Ian Brown. So it's just like,
He's a poor man's lip. Are you just going by haircuts?
No, I'm going by attitude. No, because it's that attitude of like, yeah, we don't really care if we do this.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, but he's a poor man's Liam Gallagher. I don't know.
The thing with Ian Brown and Liam Gallagher is they're both incredibly nasal.
Yeah.
Have you noticed this? People from Manchester, it's like they don't know their nose exists. So they're just completely...
Noel Gallagher is the best.
He's
just fun.
he's enjoyable, isn't he? Oh, Ian Morgan's wearing a cap. Isn't that exciting? What was I going to say? I do remember when I was at Download 2014, and you know when you go to like gigs or concerts, and there's just those people that are just constantly filming it on their phones, or just constantly taking pictures.
Yeah.
So the thing is, they're going to go home and look at that and go, well, that, like, I can't hear it because of shit, and it's just a blurry picture. Is it just to prove that you're there? Because I could just go to you and went, I went and saw Bring Me the Horizon the other day, and you went, all right. You wouldn't go, all right, show me the proof.
Yeah.
So this
It's
is
the same as when people do this check-in at places.
Yeah, I don't get that.
We went to Chelsea the other week, we didn't check in.
No, we didn't check in.
Fucking losers.
I mean, I check in the old-fashioned way if I'm going to a hotel.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
can't
do
just
it.
go into a room.
I wouldn't do it upon
They're
social
really against
media.
that. I just don't get this whole. Right. We're going too deep into the media.
But what I was going to say is that when we were at Download and everyone had their phones out and it was annoying because there's all those other people just trying to enjoy themselves, and he just told everyone to put their phone away because what's wrong with living in the moment? Which is kind of corny, but I quite liked it at the same time. I was quite drunk, so I was like, yeah. I started armpit fighting everyone who had a phone anywhere near me.
I like that in the sense of that context, because it is true. When I go to a gig, I don't have my phone out. I watch the gig.
Yeah.
I live that moment. I dance, I mosh pit, whatever. I go for the gig, and then when I get home, 3 days later, I go, oh, do you know what? There's like 100 YouTube videos. I can really.
I could watch someone else's. Yeah, maybe we should just before, like at a gig, the whole crowd should just designate one.
Yeah, just one guy.
Probably the one person
actually,
with a decent camera, I reckon.
But
you know.
most gig bands have their gigs filmed now anyway.
Yeah.
We live in the 21st fucking century.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I feel like technology's like it's like the prime example. It's always said like public quiz. Or if I ask you a question, if I go, Luther Bissett was the first black man to ever live. About 10 years ago,
wasn't it?
I could get away with that 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You'd go, oh, I'm not sure. We have to.
But it would also engage lively debate, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Now it's just like, all right, I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah.
Oh look,
it's
conversation's
completely
over.
wrong, or oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, conversation over. That's it. Yeah. There's no way of branching off at all.
Did well, it's just that's Alan and all that, though, right?
That's Alan and all of that. Just so we're aware, Alan is
The most miserable man in the world.
in the world. Yeah, not just miserable, but condescending. He's one of those people that. See, I was figuring this out the other day. He talks in a sort of posh voice, and then says obscure things that you don't understand, and then starts laughing to sort of belittle you. What I'm thinking is that if he talks in a posh voice, you think, oh, he must be fairly reasonably educated. But if he spends all of his time at work and then the rest of his time in the pub, he's not leaving any time to do any reading or educating himself whatsoever. So basically, you're just a mong, and you need to, I don't know, get a life.
He doesn't live life.
Should we make him like our project, our charity project?
It really made me happy the other week when I'm on. He does the quizzes on Wednesday where he joins the team halfway through, and they happen to win. I went, "Did you win yesterday?" And he went, "Oh no, we actually came second." And me and Stu inside were like, "Fucking take that, you bitch!"
Take that,
But we went instead and went, "Oh really? What questions did you get wrong?" And he went, "Oh, they were asking for John Candy movies, but I kept saying John Belushi movies." Within the space of about a second, me and Stu named 5 John Candy movies that were pretty obvious ones.
Uncle Buck,
Cool Runnings, Home Alone. Just leave it at those 3.
Yeah.
Because they're probably 3 of the biggest movies ever.
Yeah.
So, don't even need to go on it. Then John Belushi movies, I went, "Oh, well, I've got a question for you, mister. Because he's a little belittler, so I belittled him a bit. I went, what movie did John Candy and John Belushi and other actors sign up to do, but they died before production?" Well,
I'd like to just I'd like to extend that to our 35 listeners out there. See if you can answer it and let us know.
Actually,
write it on some form of postcard or social media, whatever you want to do. I don't know why I started talking like that, as if I was whispering, but now I quite enjoy it. Do you like it?
But basically, I said he could have a free pint if he got the question. He didn't get the question.
He didn't get it. No, he did National Lampoon, didn't he?
Yeah, he said National Lampoon. I'm like, no, because John Belushi did the movie.
No thought's gone into that.
No. And then I explained the question again, as in he died before production. That means it didn't get made. And I said it like that because he's retarded.
No, but he does have a posh accent, remember. Anyway, so that's enough of our
hatred for the world.
Our customer slating. Imagine if he listens to this.
He ain't gonna listen to this because he hates me.
Yeah.
And he probably thinks you're a twerp.
Yeah, so that's always
You
good.
are the definition of a twerp if someone doesn't know.
Why am I a twerp?
If I look at you, I think
What? I do I feel like I constantly live this battle where I do generally, when people, after they actually get to know me, they go, "That's Stu. When I first saw you about, I thought you were alright, you knob."
Yeah.
I was like, but it actually turns
People say
out
to me
you're
a lot.
alright. I
People
quite
say
like
to
you.
me
And
a
I'm
lot.
like, oh, brilliant. Thanks.
I get 2 comments a lot about it. People go, "It's a bit of a twerp or nonce or twat." You know?
Why nonce?
No, that's what they say.
Like, not call me a nonce.
Okay. And then the other thing to say is, "It's gay, ain't it?" And I'm like, and then I have to kind of defend you. Like, no, he's really
You
not
have
gay.
to kind of defend me. Brilliant. Thanks, mate. Our friendship.
And I say that you're not gay because you're not gay. You're a very straight man. You like ladies.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just.
I like how you're not justifying the or trying to defend the whole me being a knob.
No, because the only reason why they say that is because you look different.
Because I look different.
They can't handle difference.
I find that rudeness is merely the expression of fear. So
Yeah,
that's
probably like all of our listeners now. All these little sayings.
that's their own problem, really. I would probably say
Jealousy is
that
just a
I'm
weak
not a
emotion.
frustrating person. You are just frustrated people. There we
Jealousy
go.
is just a weak emotion.
Jealousy is a weak
I've heard
emotion.
all of these.
Do you know who I got that from? Jay-Z.
Did you?
Jealousy is a weak emotion.
Did you actually?
Then he goes on to say it's a female trait. Which, when I was going through my whole misogyny phase, I followed it up with it's a female trait. Now, I'm quite at peace with myself.
Yeah.
I just go with jealousy is a weak emotion.
I just love the way you got that. I thought you were going to be like, yes, Winston Churchill said it on about Hitler. Yeah. But no.
Did you just call Hitler Hitler?
Hitler.
You just called Hitler
I called
Hitler.
him Hitler, but it's okay.
Okay.
And then, you just like, yes, Jay-Z, motherfucker.
It is. Sean Carter. if you prefer. It's up to you. Hover, yeah. Several other names, but I can't be able to go into that. Huh? That's pretty much it. Where go on?
What? Big Pun. Big Pimpin.
No, but Big Pun is someone else.
Yeah, I know, but he still calls himself Big Pun sometimes. It's very weird.
He's not Big Pun.
I know he's not Big Pun as in the rapper Big Pun. But
he doesn't call himself Big Pimpin. He doesn't call himself Big Pimpin. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I've seen interviews where he's done it.
I've seen.
Yeah?
I've chatted to him and he said, I've never said that, ever. This
honest.
Liam is a mug.
Jay-Z wouldn't spend a day.
Jay-Z's staying up in my flat at the moment.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's above the Swan at the moment.
Yeah, and he popped round last night.
You might literally become a bit of a minor celebrity.
He popped round last night for
Jay-Z.
Well, you know.
Was Chris Martin there as well?
When you roll in certain circles, no, he wasn't.
Yeah.
No. So Jay-Z, he popped round last night for a cup of tea. You know, we were just chatting the big issues of the day. Got a bit late, so he slept on the floor.
Yeah.
I said,
giving Jay-Z your bed.
No. he knows the hierarchy. When it comes to me and him, he knows the hierarchy.
Yeah.
So anyway, I woke up this morning.
Did you
I made him another cup of tea. Made him a bit of toast. He only has butter on his toast.
Really?
No, nothing else.
Did you grow up with
conserve. No, we're just mates now because I'm a celebrity.
Where's he from?
He's from the Marcy Project. So don't start this. I like Jay-Z. I would say I'm a big fan of his, but now we're best mates. So
what's his first album?
Huh? What's his first album called? Reasonable Doubt. So
look at you.
What?
Who's his best friend?
Ooh, look at me. So what I was going to say is he's still there at the moment. I went Jay or Sean. Still not sure what to call you yet. He went, whatever you want, mate. He went, you can call me Doris if it makes you feel comfortable. I went, that doesn't really make me feel comfortable, so I'm just going to call you Jay for the moment. Liam just spat out a little bit of ice there. He looked like a retard in the process of doing it. So, I went, I'm just going to pop down the gym, got to do a podcast, I'll be back later. He was like, yeah, cool, go for it, mate. I'm just going to kick back and chill here. So,
did you mention me?
Huh? No.
Alright.
No, because you're trying to mug me off. Oh, what's his first album? Oh, man. My favourite album is probably Volume 3, Life and Times of S. Carter. But there we go. Either that or Blueprint 2.1, The Curse.
What's your favourite song?
Huh? What, Blueprint 2.1, The Curse? Probably either Some People Hate or... Hang on. What's the remix? The remix that he does with MOP. Oh no, that's going to do my head in now. I can't remember. But anyway, off the top of my head, that is the favourite album, and probably Some People Hate is my best song. So there we go. Yeah, thanks for doing that weird...
Yeah, well, no, see, actually, we need to allude to this as well. We need to talk about this, because I've started to realise, and you were one of the first people to bring it up to me, I'm quite socially awkward. I never thought I was. But I'll say something and I say it completely different to how I mean it. When I'm saying what's his favourite album, in my head I'm going, oh, what's his favourite album? What's your favourite album? Well, I say it like, what's your favourite album?
So why would you ask what's his first album?
Yeah, because I don't mean to be competitive about it, but I come across competitive. I genuinely just meant as in, oh, what's his first album? Just seeing if you knew, and you'd say it, I was like, oh, cool. Because there was no point where I then followed it with another question, trying to be like, oh, you know nothing. It's just me going, oh, do you know his first album?
The most frustrating thing about this is that it's probably taken, 16 podcasts for me to finally break down Liam, and I'm on the verge of breaking him down.
It wasn't even you though, it was Michelle.
And we've only got probably 1 minute 15 left.
We could go another 5 hours.
No, I don't want to, this is for the people.
I'm the people's
We know that 30 minutes is the mark.
No, I think 35 would be okay.
Nah, well, I don't want to discuss the sort of time length that we're going through, to be honest,
anyway.
because we've waffled. Sorry, I can't help
You
it.
can't help it. You love that. No, but I think that I need to maybe reevaluate the way I speak to people.
You need to really reevaluate the way you speak to people. Good.
I start noticing people I seem to become across rude to or blunt. People that don't like when I'm rude to them, they think I'm joking.
Wow.
When I actually hate their guts, and they don't seem to realise this, and it's like...
Now you're in tricky territory. That means you've got to come up with a whole new persona. I think you should go with this gay bear thing, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so
I think that's your best route.
whatever you want, though.
You have been coming on to me a lot in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
You've tried kissing me a couple of times.
Yeah. Jokingly, but yeah. That's the other thing that does make me chuckle, is when people call you gay in front of me, and in my head I'm such a gay idiot. But I imagine if someone did walk past that, they'd be like, is Liam on a date with a man? But I wish I was. I love you, Stuart. I'm not even going to lie anymore. Don't love you in a gay way, but you are a very dear friend of mine, and I think you're a good guy. And anyone that says differently, I'll go naughty.
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 Brilliant.
Very naughty.
So, thank you for that.
Punch you, really.
Thank you, and you're alright, I suppose.
Thanks, mate.
It's alright, no worries.
So much for peace out.
I think that's the perfect time to wrap up.
Cry and just fucking kill myself.
I'm gonna go and blask. I'm gonna go and bask in my own ego.
Just Jigger, yeah?
Then I'm just gonna go and hang out with Trigger Man, hit your man up. So, did you like that? Because I'm so white and middle class. Anyway,
Peace
go on.
out.
Thank you. See you later. Bye. I'm going to do it again. See you later.